at a time when the earth is going through huge turbulence and the inhabitants of the planet are going through huge trauma. Both things are happening together. And so what started where? Well, human minds, when they're pure, create a state of peace around them. And when human minds have become polluted with negativity, we see the result of that also. We can't just take credit for the good, but we're also responsible for all the things that we are seeing in the world around us today. And so this is very much a time for karma yoga. Yes, I can send out good vibrations to people. I can send out vibrations of healing even to all other living beings and even to the elements of nature. And I must do that. I must serve through my mind. But there are also many things I can do through my words and my actions. But while I engage in words and actions, can I keep that higher consciousness with myself? Then I am a karma yogi. Otherwise, karma is separate, and I don't know what quality of karma it's going to be. And yoga is separate, but the yoga isn't impacting my transformation. And I need both to come together. And so when I perform action in the awareness of soul, then there's going to be benefit and no harm. We talk about ahimsa being the foundation of the Adi Sanatan Dharma. And so can I practice ahimsa, doing no harm, certainly no violence? Well, I can. If I practice soul consciousness, the awareness of soul, then when I look, I'm seeing specialities, I'm seeing goodness. When I speak, I'm going to be supportive and empower another. I'm going to be seeking ways of cooperation with others instead of engaging in conflict or even competition. I want neither. I want to be able to work in a cooperative way so that our energies, our talents, our skills, our specialities come together so that we're able to serve the world together. The world is in desperate need of help, but we can only work together and serve together when our minds are in tune with one and then with each other also. And so karma yoga, in being able to do good deeds together, happens when first we actually have yoga and then we engage in karma together. There are no problems on the earth that cannot be resolved with cooperation. We've seen how during the pandemic, it's only when countries reached out to each other and started supporting each other, as India did for the world with the vaccines, as many other countries have now done for India. And so that act of cooperation brought further cooperation from everybody else. And so we've seen that it's possible to transcend national interests and boundaries and come together as one human family for the betterment of the whole family. And truly, we are one family. Our Honorable Minister at the start talked about Vasudha Kutumba, one family, one world. This is the reality of today's world. There are no boundaries anymore. We're reaching out to the world with yoga. We're reaching out to the world through technology. There are no more boundaries left. Viruses know no boundaries, but love knows no boundaries. And so when we begin to serve in that spirit of karma yoga, whether it's pandemics or even bigger issues like climate change, whatever it may be, we're going to be able to resolve all of these things once we understand that we are souls and it's one family together, and we're the children of the one parent. And so in that awareness, yoga is playing that role in bringing us together in that unity of oneness, of one family once more. And the more I personally practice yoga, that individual transformation that's going on within myself is impacting the world around me, immediate world, my family, my friends, the people at work, my colleagues. But each one is touched to a certain extent, and each one who is touched will touch at least 5 others, and they will touch another 5. They did a little experiment at Harvard, and I won't take the time to explain the details, but what they found was that one act of kindness displayed within a group of 6 people, the one person who performed the act of kindness, 5 people who were watching, reached 125 people. It was passed on to those 5, and they passed it on and passed it on. It reached 125. And so it leaves me with great optimism for the future, that yes, humans have created the conditions of the world as they are, but with God's benevolent grace and help, we can actually create the world of our choice through karma yoga. A very simple method for karma yoga is every hour, on the hour, just pause for a moment or two and remind yourself, I, the soul, the child of the divine, and all the love and light that I received from the divine, I now share through my words and my actions. Of course, my thoughts, but understood, but through my words, through my actions, so that that love and light may reach others. And together we can move forward and create the world we would like to be in. So let's experiment again, just in this very simple form of yoga, just sitting comfortably, but turning our thoughts to the divine. Aware of the inner being, I, the soul, shine, radiating light. And in this awareness of peace, my original state of being, I connect with the Supreme, the source of love, of peace, of truth. As those qualities reach the soul, I am transformed, but also these qualities reach out and touch all human souls. And as that light of love and light of truth touches them, they feel that. And for a moment, they become aware of that love and truth within themselves. And God's light of love touches all the variety of species of life. And that love comforts them, and protects them so that they stay safe. And God's love reaches all the elements of nature and heals and calms the nature that we have aggressed. And as the process of healing happens, nature too is restored to its state of purity and health. God's light and love makes me whole so that mind is filled with spiritual power, love and truth. And my body, God's love heals the physical body and restores health to this chariot of mine.